Oh, hello, this is Tak Chung from Walk with Tak. Welcome to our YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. Please feel free to write to me at walkwithtak@gmail.com if you have any question regarding to this video or any other videos that I have posted in the past. If you have any videos that you would like me to make, please let me know. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Over the past 10 years, I have developed a fast cooking system. And the word fast stands for flavor chasing, advanced prepping, stir frying, and template-based cooking. The goal of this cooking system is to help you to make home cooking as part of your daily routine, because it is difficult to cook every day unless you have a system that will provide you with practicality, efficiency, creativity, and enjoyment. And this is the only way to make home cooking sustainable. Now, one of the best part of home cooking is that you can try out different ingredients that otherwise would not be possible if you eat in a restaurant or you eat fast and ultra-processed food. And in this particular video, I'm going to demonstrate to you how to use a cooking wine known as the Shaoxing cooking wine. And this is probably one of the most well-known cooking wine in China, and is also being used all over the world. The reason it's called Shaoxing cooking wine is because it comes from a town known as Shaoxing, where this wine was first developed. And it is in the eastern part of China, very close to Shanghai. And because of this, it has become one of the most well-known towns due to the production of this wine. The town is relatively small in the beginning, and the old part of the town is what is known as a river town, because the inside of the town is connected by a number of canals, and it's a very picturesque town. However, today the city is with millions of people, and it also have many skyscrapers, which housing hotels and also business interests. In addition as a cooking wine, this wine is also used as a table wine. There's a traditional history about this wine. This particular brand of this wine known as 女儿红. 女儿 means daughter, 红 means red. And the legend is that when a family welcomes a new baby daughter, they will bury a jug of wine in their backyard. And the wine will remain buried until that daughter was married away, and the wine will be then retrieved and used for the celebration. This wine used both as a table wine as well as a cooking wine, but its reputation actually mainly comes from being used as a cooking wine. There are many different brands of this Shaoxing cooking wine that are produced in the city of Shaoxing, and today it is one of the major industry of the area in the production of this wine, which will be used by almost every part of China. And today you can buy them in the United States. You can buy them online, such as on Amazon or on Walmart, but you can also buy them in Chinese grocery store or supermarket if you have one nearby. It will be much cheaper if you buy it in a Chinese grocery store than if you purchase it from Amazon. But of course, Amazon provides the convenience. Like I said, there are many different brands, and one of the typical features of the Shaoxing wine is its amber color, as well as it has a distinctive flavor as well as aroma that give its major characteristics. Now, there are other types of cooking wine available in Chinese cooking as well. All of them are produced mainly by rice. Some of them which produce in different part of China. For example, some of them has a transparent color, whereas the Shaoxing wine have a distinctiveness because of its color. And also, it has a very distinctive flavor as well. So everybody who come across the Shaoxing wine will immediately recognize it because of these characteristics. Now, Shaoxing wine can be classified based on the amount of alcohol content as well as the way how the wine is being produced. A Shaoxing wine has a relatively high alcohol content from the standpoint as a wine. It usually its alcohol content is somewhere between 17 to 20%. Now, the alcohol content of regular table wine is about 12%. However, there are certain type of wine which frequently are known as fortified wine. This fortified wine include such wine that most of us familiar, such as sherry or pot, and they have a alcohol content close to 20%. The reason for that is that spirit is usually added to the wine to increase its alcohol content. The addition of spirit actually have a stabilizing force, and actually it keeps the wine more stable with the addition of high alcohol content. And this is very similar to the case with Shaoxing wine. The brewing of Shaoxing wine remained unchanged for hundreds of years. Shaoxing wine is fermented with rice, but it also contains other ingredients to give its characteristic flavor. It is being fermented in large wooden vats. And one of the important characteristics of this wine during the fermentation process is that it has to be stirred and agitated on a regular basis. As you can see in this particular picture, is that workers will use a large paddle, and it has to be stirred on a regular basis, usually about several times a day. And this is important so that all the alcohol that are produced will be evenly fermented. And this stirring also create the type of aerations that will allow the yeast to ferment and affect the other ingredients to create that typical flavor that associate with Shaoxing wine. The amber color is due to the addition of other ingredients to the fermentation process. Now, Shaoxing wine can be used in many different types of cooking situations. Now, personally, I'm not a big fan of cooking with wine other than using Shaoxing wine. Now, when you're using Shaoxing wine, you will recognize its distinctive flavor almost immediately. It has an aroma which provides the characteristics that associate with Shaoxing wine. And I discovered that there are several different ways to cook with Shaoxing wine. One is that when you do a slow cooking process, and in this case, you add a large amount of Shaoxing wine. For example, there is a chicken known as drunken chicken. In this case, the chicken is submerged in a large amount of the Shaoxing wine. The flavor of the wine in the chicken is very strong. In addition to cook the chicken with Shaoxing wine, you can also cook it with seafood. And one of the very common dish that cook with Shaoxing wine is use of crabs. So Shaoxing wine can be used in slow cooking that to infuse strong flavor into the food ingredients. However, you can also cook Shaoxing wine in a stir-frying situations. In this case, you will add the Shaoxing wine way at the end of the cooking process. In this case, I'm cooking some rice noodles. I add the Shaoxing wine when the dish is almost done. So in this case, the dish will carry a strong wine flavor. If you add it too early, the wine flavor will not be as noticeable. There are many types of dishes can use Shaoxing wine. For example, recently when I cook a fried rice, I actually add some Shaoxing wine at the end. Because the nature of the flavor of the wine, it usually do not carry a bitter flavor as in case with a lot of other cooking wine. It has a very mild and rounded flavor. Many people enjoy the Shaoxing wine in stir frying, and I strongly recommend you to get a bottle if you would like to try it out, and then cook it with a different type of food ingredients by adding the wine during the different period. But I will start out by adding the wine way at the end, so you will actually get a nice strong wine flavor. I post a video each day to help you to make home cooking as part of your daily routine, and you will find with the fast cooking system, home cooking can be practical, efficient, creative, and fun, so that you can continue to explore different type of food ingredients in your cooking. So keep on cooking. I will see you tomorrow.